Hey y'all, this Black Mind, Money and Muscle. This is we talking about Mayweather a little bit. A little bit. I mean, this don't define Mayweather, but it's something everybody knows. Everybody should know. You know, at least fighters and coaches that probably should have used to be fighters. You know. I just heard a quote, what Mayweather said, and yes, it's true. I've been through that. You know, I knew it's just a part of boxing. He said, after somebody, interviewing him in the ring and saying, "Oh, you use your whole body. You use your whole body to beat these guys, like in the ring. You use your whole body, your defense, I should have stopped at that store. Oh, so no parking. Oh, just parking. Use your whole body when you're in the ring, especially with the defense." He said, "Yeah, but throw this punch, I block it like that. You throw this punch, I maneuver like that. So yeah, defense. If you got great defense and you're an average fighter, like average offense, you should be dominating. Because if you don't get hit, you don't get hurt. You don't get hurt, you keep going, do what you gotta do. As long as you're in shape, you're supposed to do what you gotta do to the end. Until you beat that person, you're supposed to win. Period. This is what I'm saying. You're supposed to win. You got great defense, man. Great defense? Great. Just the word great. You throw the word great in there, nobody should be fucking with you. Nobody should be able to, like, tear you up. Nobody should tear your ass up, fuck you up. Nobody should be beating you up. You shouldn't get beat up with great defense at all. Never, ever, ever. You can get knocked the fuck out. You can't defend all the shots. You're gonna get hit. That's a fact. But what Mayweather said was, I don't beat my opponents with speed and power. He said he doesn't beat his opponents with speed and power. He used great defense. It's with smarts. He said he beat them with smarts. And I get that. 100%. When I used to spar or fight, I developed it sparring, but when I spar or fight, and when I fight, it's two different things. But when I sparred, with guys, I'm working on something. I'm always working on something. Something from the last fight. Even after as soon as I finish sparring, I'm working on something. Especially the beginning. Getting in shape, I'm working on something. If my legs feel weak coming out the ring, just walking down the steps, I'm like, oh shit, nah, man, I gotta do some squats, I gotta do more of this, I gotta do some leg curls, I gotta do some leg extensions, I gotta do some more of my calves, I gotta run more. Yeah. Build up. What you're supposed to do is build up your weaknesses. It's not saying, oh, you're weak. Just build up something you're not that strong in. Something. If you get hit with a body shot, you get put down or stopped or slowed down, or you get winded. You need to work on your body, buddy boy. You need to work on your body. Absolutely. That's what you got to do the most right now, today, all through the weeks, until when you sparring again, you fighting again or sparring again. I mean, work on that shit. Get the medicine ball getting bounced on you. You pick it up like half your weight in dumbbells, and you working out the obliques or some shit. You working out the sides. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the sides. You're doing it this way. You're doing it that. I mean, work on that shit, man. Work on it. Your sit-ups. You're doing 200, 250, 300 sit-ups, full sit-ups, and then you're doing 300 crunches. You know, you need to work on your shit, man. You're eating right. You're not eating foul stuff. You gotta work on your weaknesses. You know, you're getting winded. You're slow. I ain't gonna tell you those secrets, but you know what? Fuck it. Yo, use some light dumbbells. Jog with light dumbbells. You do a half a mile. Do some, and you got the dumbbells in your hand, jogging. Start with 3 pounds. 3 pounds. If you gotta start with 1 or 2, you gotta start with something heavier than your gloves. That's for sure. At least twice as heavy. You work your way up to 8 pounds or 10 pounds, especially if you're a heavyweight or super heavyweight, the amateurs. Work yourself up, and I don't mean like in a month. I mean like you're gonna work yourself up within a year or so, or 2 years. You're gonna, not 2 years, a year and a half. If you're really working on your shit, you should be a motherfucking master in 3 years of doing some real workouts. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying kill yourself, but damn near kill yourself. You should be a motherfucking master. You got some badass trainers. You got some motherfuckers coming up. Ain't that? You got some great trainers, or damn good trainers. Study other fucking trainers. You know what I mean? You got to work on yourself. You're the only one in there going to win or lose. Win or lose, you're the only one in there. You better study. You better work on your shit. You. If he ain't telling you this and you learn that from somebody else, do that shit right after. Do it in your spare workout time. You train after you do whatever your trainer tells you to do. Yeah, that's what you work on. That's what you work on, man. You gotta basically train yourself. You're being trained, but you gotta train yourself, man. You know, you really do. Ain't nobody doing that shit but you. Wherever you want to reach greatness. You want to get beat up from time to time. You just want to say, "Oh, I'm a boxer, I'm a fighter." Don't do what you got to do. You want to be a champ, but you want to be a beat up champ, a freaking punch drunk champ. Then just work on very little what you have to do. But if you want to be a great fighter, a great champion, you want to be a champion, a dominant, and I mean dominant fighter, where everybody's worried about you. Everybody's concerned. Now, they're not worried about, the fighters are worried about you. They worry about themselves, really. But they're like, "Oh my God, I got to fight this guy. Damn, I heard he does this. I seen him do this to this guy. He comes out, he does this. When he's tired, he does that. This fucking guy is great. We know he is. Oh, I might not win this one, but you know what? Maybe the next one." Before you get weighed in, or once they see your face, man, once they see your face and shit, they know who you are. They know you competition. You bringing that work, no matter what. You bringing that work, and yeah. But that's the thing about Mayweather. You got to use your brain, and he always said that. And his pops told him, because after going through all the shit, Pops was a great defensive fighter, right? He always trained him defense, so the son won't get fucking hurt. Okay. His uncle was a great offensive fighter. You mix that up with after experience like that, coming from where they come from, living that life, and you got a baby, you training all aspects of this shit. When his pops was away, his uncle was teaching him all this fucking, when his pops raised him to be a defensive fighter for years, and then when he goes away, his uncle takes over, teaches him offensive fighting for years. My man, he's a master. That's why who he is, man. With that background and today's fighting, back then boxing, should I say? My man he's a bad boy. He's a bad baby boy that made the weather win at all times. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's subject to the weather. Mayweather, may the weather fucking conquer your ass. Like that. I ain't sweating. I just respect the dominant, supreme motherfucking supreme being. Hello. You got to bow down, man. You got to respect that. You got to respect the not just the legacy, but you got to respect what the man, his success, what he brings to the table. He ain't telling nobody go kill yourself and go do these drugs and you be great. Oh, I drink this, I fuck myself up with that, like a lot of punk ass motherfuckers, you know, no good pieces of shit. He ain't doing that. I ain't seen him do that. He buy what he want. He sells who he is. He makes that money. I see him give to charity. You know, he support people down and out. No wonder he's hated. He's the greatest in the ring. You know, especially of his time. He's one of the greatest. Absolutely. He didn't downplay nobody because you know that if everybody's shit and you know how to beat them and this and that from the gate, what does that make you? Then you agree with all the naysayers. You agree with all the people that was hating on you. Saying, no, he wasn't this, he wasn't that, or he ain't shit, this, that. Well, you're right, because the guy wasn't shit, and that makes me just a little better than shit. You know? That's what that makes you. You know? Oh, just a little better than actual cockadoodle. And I ain't talking about no rooster. I'm talking about shit out your ass, nigga. Excuse me. There's a way I could block that word out. Yeah, I'll keep all the curses and block that word out. But there you go. I'm doing what I gotta do. Hope nobody's seeing nothing they ain't supposed to see. Where I'm at, what I'm doing, doesn't none of their damn business. But yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, I gotta park. You know? Yeah, man. Man, don't let me get back into this shit, man. I'm telling you. Don't let me get my hands. I wanted to train my sons to be boxing and stuff, to fight, you know, some and work out properly. But you know, if I get somebody all in it, you know, being a trainer also is hard, man. You got to rely on somebody with a lot of your time. You got you got to hope and pray these guys they could accomplish what you teach them and master it and be great and all that shit. So all the time you spent with them, even though you got paid your little money, little change, man. I mean, nobody else can afford that shit. So it's gonna be little. They got little pay. So if you make it big, please pay your trainers. They deserve it. They've been doing it with you. They showed you how to do it. Yeah, it's on when it comes down to it, it's on you. But you know what? They're supposed to inspire. They're supposed to protect. They're supposed to feed you that fire, you know? They're supposed to show you how it is to dominate, to be the best in your craft. If they can't do that, or if they're doing that, they deserve their money, man, up front. Just like you pay the fucking government because you don't want to incorporate your name and who you are. They deserve their money, man. You pay taxes, you pay other people for your shit. You buy your gloves, you buy your cars, you buy your jewelry. That shit is weak, man. If you buying all that shit, spend all that money, and your trainer's right there, he need that dough. He need what he's supposed to have coming to him from you. Not sure, tell him how to get. Why don't you go do this? Damn, man, take that. Yo, take that little cut, man. Take that little piece. Who you starving, bro? Suppose you say, you know what? I'm gonna make a little something out of this, man. This money, man. You're a great champ. You know, you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he gotta live a little corny, not corny, but he gotta flip that money. He gotta work that money when he shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? And you give it away fucking millions of dollars to some motherfucker for some rocks and metal from the dirt and shit. You can take a magnet and go throw that shit in the dirt, wiggle it around in the fucking dirt, and it comes up with the same metal you paying hundreds of millions of dollars. You take a little magnet and get the same shit, melt it down, yo, work this, You give him $500 and make him mold some damn metal into something that you can use. Listen, that you want to say is flashy, put some shine on it, buff it out, put a little shine on it. Oh, look at this, look what I got. Look at me, 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 look what I got. Look what I got, look what I got, look what I got, look at me, look what I got. Yeah, I'm bored. Let me go buy another one. That's you, man. That's you. You ain't doing shit. Pay your fucking trainers, man. You ain't shit in my eyes. You don't impress me whatsoever. You know? You could impress me a little bit if you're such a dominant fighter. You're smart. You show your smarts in the ring, you know. You can hit, not get hit, you know, a lot less than anybody else. Oh, yeah. You got a little respect. You show some heart. You're not a runner. You're not a sprinter, you know. You respect your people, man. Respect your people, bro. You're a king, man. King respects his people. He relies on them. And they listen to him. You're not going to lead them down the fucking a doom path, you know. You're supposed to respect them and you know, and lead them because they need to find a way. But, yeah, you got trainers and you got, you know, whoever working with you. Pay those people, man. Pay those people. You need those people anyway. You fucking need them. I have yet to see, I was going to do it because I almost had to, but I have yet to see somebody go in a ring with no trainer, nobody to back them, nobody to you know, to look after them, to support them. No spit bucket, no cut man, no trainer to say, oh yeah, listen, man, you keep getting hit with that fucking right. You keep getting hit with this guy's right, man. Why are you doing this? Keep your left hand up and jab. Or you can't jab, you can't hit this fucking guy, you know, on your own. He's at the distance. And he comes in, he got shorter arms than you. He coming in to whoop your ass. And you letting him. Stay on the outside, because you fast. Stay on the outside, jab him, stare him, control him with your jab. You know, and keep your left up. Keep your left up. How you let this guy come and your hands is down and shit low? What, it's too heavy for you? I thought you was jogging. I thought you was running. Then I used to pick your ass up and run you and jog with your ass. I'm on the bicycle and shit, and we doing 3, 4, 5 miles a day or every other day. Don't I got you swimming? Didn't you swim? You didn't follow my routines? Didn't I teach you how to do it? What's going on all of a sudden? You scared of this guy? You must be scared. You felt his power? Wasn't you doing those fucking neck exercises, dude? You didn't do no push-ups on your knuckles? You didn't do no knuckle push-ups? No pull-ups? You didn't do no fucking neck exercises? None? What you doing? You was smoking? Oh, you had a little party last night? You was partying? Oh, you got your girl? Oh, she set you up to fuck with you? Oh, you got arrested? You got into a fight? You was playing basketball. Spells doom. You gotta be disciplined, people. You gotta be disciplined. And that's you know, you gotta be disciplined. You know, but anyway, I got shit to do. I got things to do. Fuck it. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I just wanted to share that. It's been a moment. But I let it all out. I let it out. That's what I had to say. That's what I'm going to say. Peace to Mayweather. You know who he is. A king that knows who he is. Let you guys be wasting time in your lives. And, you know, you just here breathing good God's air, you know, that he supplied us with. Just, you know, polluting you guys just polluting yourself. And that shit, it sucks. And you showing your kids the same shit. And you showing whoever other kids look up to, you know, coming up in the game. You're just showing them that, you know, this is what you guys do. And that's what they like. It's cool to do that shit. It's cool to fuck themselves up and be up in the game, fuck themselves up, and they'll never reach that pinnacle. You can't reach the pinnacle of your potential if you're inducing yourself. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Them guys, yeah, they cocky, extra cocky. They win a few fights, doing a lot of stupidness. Hakeem Rockman. I mean, not Hakeem Rockman. Damn, I had his name earlier in my head. He fought Kelly, you know, Kevin Kelly. I'm surprised to see. I saw that fight too at the Garden. I'm surprised to see him lose that fight, you know. But this guy here, he beat Kevin Kelly on some street shit. Some shit we used to do as kids, fucking around. Defense, you know. Yeah, he's a fat hot potato right now, you know. He's a big marshmallow right now, but you know, what's that guy, man? What's that kid name, man? Damn, I had it in my head, bro. I'm getting old. Getting old, man. Everything's, a lot of things in the distance back there. It's in the distance. But damn. Anyway, shit, look it up, man. Look it up. All right, people, I'm out. Black Mind, Money, and Muscle. You know? Peace.